Hello and welcome back to the Impression Wiz channel. I'm your host, the Impression Wiz, and welcome to a game called Mission... It's complicated. Basically, this is a superhero dating sim thing, sort of thing from what I read. You have to send them on missions, and yet also on dates. I thought it would be interesting. And, so, I thought I'd give it a try. Do you want to watch the intro? Yeah, I do want to watch the intro. You toss and turn in your bed. Strange dreams disturb your sleep. Giant space monster thing. It's like you can feel the creature's hunger. A hunger that can never be sated. You sit up, awake, covered in sweat. Gross. Am I being narrated? What was that thing? I'm gonna kind of do the fourth wall breaky thing and do that. I feel like I'm being narrated. I didn't know that was a feeling you could have. Get used to it because you'll be seeing a lot of me. I am your friendly neighborhood narrator. And yes, I'm falling into a narrator voice, just bear with it. You can tell by the yellow boxes, just like a comic. That was some dream. That's you talking, by the way. You can tell by the Professor L logo beside the words. Later on, when you're using your communicators, you'll see that instead. I really shouldn't have partied so hard, eaten that old sandwich, taken my pill so late. Eating that old sandwich. Yeah, you really shouldn't have, but that's not why you had the dream. What was that thing? What was that thing? That monster? Good question. You're still groggy, and it's all you can think about. You can't remember who you are or where you are. Then it comes back to you. You're at home, in bed. You're a mild-mannered PhD candidate. You study superheroes, specifically the way superheroes form bonds in high-risk situations. Spoiler, quickly and intensely. What will you say? And that'll say all the time, but... So either I'm not mild-mannered, which... this place is a mess, or everyone thinks I study sex. I'm going to go with that one. Everyone thinks I just study sex, but that's not what I do at all. I study bonds, friendship, love, partnership. Sex is just an occasional side effect. Because of your work with superheroes and their relationships, your friends have given you a nickname, Professor L. Your name doesn't even start with L, and you're not a professor yet, because tenure-track positions are hard to come by. But the name stuck anyway. It's fine. Everyone's got a nickname in my group. Despite your work, until your life hasn't been very super heroic. But that's all about to change. That dream felt so real. Suddenly, a strange, familiar voice begins to speak inside your head. Is it real? At least for me? And it is real, at least for me. And it's going to be real for you soon enough. Too soon, maybe, I hope not. Who are you? I'm you from an alternate Earth. I'm also from the future. Wow, those are two pretty cool things. That's what I thought when another us contacted me. Wait, another me contacted me? Another me contacted I? You know what I mean. Now listen, the possibility stone only lets me talk to you for a little while. Here's what you need to know. Gidhydron... I'll probably mess that name up every time it comes up. Eater of Possibilities has come for Earth. It's already come for mine, and it's coming for yours. That's so bad. That sounds bad. It is bad. Given the chance, Gidhydron will eat every Earth in the multiverse. But there is a way to stop it. Visions fill your mind. Love Blast! You need to find the Possibility Stone. You need 2 people with incredible abilities. And here's the kicker. They need to be in love. The power of true love is real? Yeah, it's real. But remember that love comes in many forms. As long as they love each other and share an unbreakable bond, their possibilities are limitless. I have to tell someone about this. You can't. The stone allows you to know, but no one else. You'll be unable to speak or write any of this. You're the only one who can stop that name, and I'm not going to read it this time because I know I'm going to mess it up. But all my studies participants are anonymous. I don't actually know any superheroes. Start a superhero team, and they'll come to you. So I have to find superheroes? Yes! Help them grow close? Exactly! Send them on missions together, and their bonds will grow. And then get them to smash? Well, they don't have to smash, but they just need to go on dates. They could just be friend dates, but yeah, usually they smash. Thanks. They're a thirsty bunch. It's a side effect of the whole love thing. This is a lot to take in. I know, it was a lot when I got this message from a different us, but I managed it, and so can you. The problem is when you stop Mega Earthworm Eater, in one reality, it just goes after another. What a big hungry boy. But maybe, just maybe, if we keep beating it back, we can find a way to stop it for good and save every Earth that ever has or ever was or could be from destruction. I'll just keep telling myself I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Good luck, alternate me. And remember, when you stop him, you have to pass the message on and tell another us what's happening. I think I can do that. Goodbye, Professor, and remember, I believe in you, even more than you believe in yourself. The voice is gone. There's only silence, and the weight of destiny on your shoulders. Also the weight of your t-shirt, which, again, is really sweaty. You probably change it. You should probably change it. I guess I better get to work, do some research. It turns out anyone can start a superhero team, but it isn't cheap. You have to apply for a superhero team license. Oh, of course, there's a license for everything. And you need Malhero insurance and a health benefit plan if you want to attract anyone. Tell someone what's happening or use your own money. Use my own money. I can do this. Your PhD candidate. What money? Well, there is your grant money, but you'd have to use it, all of it, though. You'd get in a lot of trouble, and you could wish your doctorate goodbye. There's no other choice. 2 weeks later, you've registered a superhero team LLC. You've got Malhero and health insurance ready to go. You get the special superhero dispatch software installed. It's a map of the city that shows where superheroes are wanted. It's official. You're now in charge of a superhero team with no heroes. Place an ad. Heroes wanted for new superhero team startup. Insurance and benefits. Clean, comfortable base, free snacks and drinks, a friendly, passionate team. Work from home on Fridays. 1 week later. You've got 5 applicants, and after some quick interviews, you hire them all. Night Gaunt, the assassin. He's a master of close combat and can merge with the shadows. Only the night can hide the darkness within me. Wi-Fi, the hacker. I don't know why that voice is what came out for that one, but her powers allow her to talk to electronics and convince them to do whatever she wants, at least most of the time. Hi, Professor. Hi, Professor's computer. Hey, best friend, what's up? She's literally makes electronics talk. It's pretty funny. Or it's pretty fun. I think it's kind of funny, actually. Zale, the alien. They can fly. They can have laser eyes. Pew, pew, pew. I was exiled from my world for standing up for what is right. Also for other things. Zarconia, the muscle. She can turn into crystal, become nearly invulnerable. She's also a scientist. I come here to bash heads and write papers, and I'm also out of papers. No, I'm sorry, that's a lie. I have so many papers to write. Hey, do you want to hear my latest dissertation? I tried to do a bit of a female voice there. Riptide, the elementalist. He can control water in its forms. Heck yeah. I finally got a job. I mean, I've had a job before, just not for very long. Wait, forget I said that. I'm going to do great. Now it's time to fight crime and make some heroes fall in love. Awesome. I like the dog. Hole. Tutorial mission. A special guest is coming to help explain missions to me. He said to bring 2 of my heroes along. Drag and drop 2 heroes into the suggested slots. So it sounds like him. Training is very important. And them. I am ready to learn, Captain. I don't know if that voice is going to be able to be done very easily or not all the time. That's kind of throws me off a bit. And ship it. Yeah. Hello, Professor L. They sent a talking pug. I bet his name is like Pugsworth. My name is Pugsley. Close enough. As former famed superhero, the Pugsalist, the G is soft despite my protests. I'm here to get your city-saving efforts started. And I see you brought 2 members of your team, as requested. I'm Night Gaunt, the assassin, and I am Zale, an alien. It's a pleasure to meet you. My time is short, so let's jump right in, shall we? Yes, of course. Shut up, Sans. And that'll make sense with the other series I've just started. And it'll be very fitting later on, but... This fine city is relatively safe, but as you know, problems do arise. Yeah. When they do, the city relies on superhero teams such as yourselves to step in. Every night, your mission dispatch board will inform you of situations in the city. I think that voice is just going all over the place. I don't think I'm going to do him a lot because of him being a tutorial. It's protocol to always send 2 heroes for safety reasons. And hopefully, in my case, hooking up reasons. What was that? Nothing. Don't worry. Your hero's abilities should be taken in consideration when you assess a situation. Their confidence too. Aren't heroes confident all the time? Oh, goodness, no. Actually, we tend to have a lot that are very anxious sometimes. Do you know how anxiety-ridden I was before a battle with Vacuumol? I just thought about that. It's a giant vacuum. No, but I can imagine. Anyway, your heroes will most likely exhibit average confidence. Sometimes they'll feel very confident. But unfortunately, even the strongest heroes can lack confidence. So their confidence will guarantee the outcome then? Well, I wish I could say that, but there are a few sure things in life. A hero's confidence only hints at the likelihood of the outcome. An overconfident hero can sometimes have their plan backfire. And one with little confidence can maybe find strength, especially with help from their partner. Anyway, soon after selecting your heroic pairing, you'll choose how they should act. For example, say I was an evil pug bent on turning everyone on Earth into dogs without special machine. Why would you do that? As punishment for the cruel creation of the pug breed. Fair. A breed that, before my powers developed, couldn't go upstairs without assistance. Sorry, I'm getting carried away. Why do I have a feeling he is going to be a villain in the later things now just because of that? How would your hero stop this? I'd probably sneak into your lair and put you down. I would attempt to fly in and disable your machine with my beams and condense entropic energy. Those all sound like fair solutions. Now, Professor, how would you direct your team to proceed? Night Gaunt, sneak in. I'd probably tell Night Gaunt to sneak in and take you out. I'm not sure how I'd feel about taking out a dog. Your feelings aside, this sounds like a good choice. But even a seemingly good choice can backfire. For example, what if I sniffed you out from the shadows? I still think you'd be outmatched. Well, it'd certainly be interesting. But I wasn't called the... I'm not gonna mess up his name too, so I'm just not gonna read it. For nothing. Regardless, the point I'm trying to make is that even a seemingly good choice can have an unintended outcome. Understood. Now, as your team members get to know each other better, they'll sometimes devise unique plans. They'll team up, as my old boss, Renegade, used to yell over his communicator. You may not always know what they'll do, but you'll need to trust them. So, redoing your earlier scenarios, direct your heroes to team up. Team up? I could create a distraction, so, redoing our earlier scenario, direct your heroes to team up. Team up. I wanted to read that one better. I could create a distraction by shooting at the machine, and while you were busy dealing with the distraction, I'll sneak in and take you down. A great example of teamwork. I'll have to keep this in mind. Your team seems more than great to get started. Anyway, as your heroes do more missions, I'm sure their teamwork will improve. Some of them might even become great friends. Or more. It's possible, I suppose. But in addition to becoming great friends, heroes can also become injured. Or suspended. Or a plethora of other things that make it so that they can't go on missions or exercises. Well, that's what the insurance is for, right? Yes, with some rest or time off, it will get them back on their feet in a day or so. I don't have many days, unfortunately. In addition to any injury reports, you also receive a grade after a mission is completed. A grade, like in school? Sort of. I can't seem to escape alphabetical judgment. If you do a fantastic job, you'll receive an A, or even an A+. If you successfully complete a mission, but one of your heroes is injured, you'll receive either a B or a C. Finally, if you fail a mission, you'll get a D or an F. Wait, A passing grade for failure? Well, if you fail without any of your heroes being injured, you'll receive a D. Less paperwork and insurance trouble for us to worry about. Right. So, do these grades really matter? Not really, but studies show teams that receive high marks tend to get along better. So my team members will grow closer if they receive higher marks? Yes, at least that's what the studies found. And remember, you're not the only team in the city. If there's a mission you can't do, don't fret. I'm sure another fine team like Professor J's will come to the rescue. Professor J. One final thing, after a mission, don't try to send the same heroes out again in one night. Even the strongest among us need to rest. Besides, it's a violation of Superhero Labor Law 435. Now I'm off. I wish you and your team well in your city-saving endeavors. And don't be afraid to try new things. No team is perfect. Besides, it's not like all life on Earth hangs in the balance or anything, right? Right. Anyway, thanks for your help. We have to get back to work. I hope that dog isn't real. I hope that dog ray isn't real. This report displays a mission outcome. Our heroes' bonds have increased due to the time spent together. Since this wasn't an official mission, they still have time to go on others without violating Superhero Law, Labor Law 435. And yes, I read it in that voice because it would be fitting. Oh, their bond went up. That's good. A beautiful morning. Get around won't. No dates, but Suit off, and what does the L stand for? The military wants us to guard some sort of high-tech suit. You know, if the suit is so high-tech, why can't it protect itself? You know what? I think the muscle... Nothing a little punch and smashing can't solve. And, you know what? I could see those two, actually. I bet there'll be something to hack. Ship it. Military says they created some sort of high-tech supersuit. They want us to protect it until transport arrives. I bet I can use all that high-tech security on the base. I'm a great addition to any fortress. How about Wi-Fi? You hack the security. Hopefully I won't have to use too much of it. Some of it's dangerous. Wi-Fi and Zarnia enter the hangar. It's huge, with just the suit and a large wall of security monitors. And no wonder they want our help. Nobody can possibly observe all these monitors. But if they could observe themselves... Hey, Wi-Fi. You should look at monitor 16. Are those, ninjas? They look the part. We should prepare for them. Right. In the meantime, security, sound all your alarms. I'm on it. The alarms begin blaring, starting and confusing the intruders. They scramble and as their officers on the base chase after them. Inform the general. Great job. He'll be happy to know they never even got close. Success! A. Despite a rather complex security system, Wi-Fi helped catch the thieves early. The medals will arrive in 4 to 6 weeks. Oh wow, they got a lot of bond with that one. Okay, yeah, they do look kind of cute together. I like them together. Wi-Fi interview unlocked. Click to continue. Let's go interview flashback. You remember when you first interviewed Wi-Fi days ago? It was definitely interesting. Oh. Would you look at the time? It's flash back o'clock. Yeah, interview time. Let's do this. What will you say? So what's your name? Nicole Case. Wait, maybe I shouldn't have told you that yet? Maybe I made that up. You don't know. So what's your superhero name? Wi-Fi. So what are your powers? I can talk to electronics. Like phones? Phones, computers, cars, automated doors, anything with a microchip. And I can usually convince them to do what I want. Doors don't have speakers. Not everything has a mic. How does that even work? I project this field. It's a machine singularity field. It makes electronics talk and have personalities and stuff when they're near me. That's cool. Heck yeah, you get it. Can I see it? I want to see it in work. Can I see your power work? Sure. Hey, Professor L's computer. What site does Professor L go on to the most? It's used to be the Chunky Cat Pics Reddit. But now it's mostly superhero dating sites. That's private! Computer, stop telling her things. But she asked. It's my job to respond to queries. Also, she's my best friend. We're going to do everything together. Besides, I'm worried about you. You've been obsessing with heroes lately. Well, that's not creepy at all. It's not what it sounds like. Sure. I'm not interested in dating my boss. Just an FYI. I study superhero. I actually study superheroes and how they function in relationships. So there's nothing weird about this. Yeah, right. You expect me to believe that? Just ask the computer to read my dissertation. Computer, read me the professor's dissertation by showing that supernatural enhanced individuals, hereafter called superheroes, when dealing with the extreme stress of their general, voluntary, often secondary profession, wherein the threat of death is a frequent occurrence, from forming attachments at an increased rate and enter in both physical and emotional relationships faster than non-superhero individuals. We will be able to demonstrate with a p-value of 0.3 that there exists a constant pattern of... Wi-Fi wakes back up. Oh my god, computer, stop! I believe! I don't know how you made superheroes hooking up all the time sound boring, but wow! You did it! Good job! Just a few more questions. How did you get your power? How did you get this power? Fell through a space-time rift as a baby? Someone on the other end upgraded me, then sent me back? Not sure if they were helping or trolling, to be honest. So, why did you join a superhero team? Well, I was part of a duo before, and I liked that better than solo work. I'm not great with punching and kicking. I can hack a ray gun, but there's not much I can do about meat guns. Get it? Like muscles, guns. Besides, it's more fun being on a team. Oh yeah, and the health benefits. Let's just skip that for right now and just go to the last question. Almost done here. Just one more thing to ask. Shut up, Sans. What would you say are your biggest strengths and weaknesses? Oh man, busting out the classics, huh? Well, my biggest strength is my professionalism. My biggest weakness is I care too much about my job. Okay, don't give me that look. I mean, besides the whole superhero hacker part, I guess my biggest strength is I'm a good listener? Yeah. Let's go with that. I don't really know if it's a weakness, but if there's anything... or if there's nothing to hack, I'm basically just a civilian. Worst is when there's a big machine that looks all hackable, but it doesn't have any electronics. Why would you make a machine without electronics? It's ridiculous. Any emergency contact? Who should I put down as an emergency contact? Oh, yeah, I guess witching hour, but only if I'm, like, dying or I've had my memories wiped or something. Welcome aboard. Wait, I got the job? Yes. Aw, heck yeah! I suppose this is on Insta right now. Great. Or I'm posting this on Insta right now. Great, let's get to work. Ooh! A comic! I said make me a... Shut up, Sans. Why are you interrupting me, Sans, in a series that's not even your own? Dang! I said make me a burrito, and I said I won't do it. You know what happens when you eat beans. Or you know what happens when you eat beans. Don't make me use the buttons. Psst. Like you know how. Psh, like you know how. All the electronics are probably going to sound like a robot like that. Just to be honest. Oh, I kind of like the art style of this game too. I'll be honest too. I guess I'll do one more mission and then I'll save the game and we'll What does the L stand for? A robbery gone wrong has led to a hostage situation at the Old Town convenience store. We can't afford to mess this one up. Well, I can't use these guys because they need some time off. I kind of like this pairing here, just to be fully honest. There are many possible outcomes. My dark sense is tingling. And ship it. I think how I'm going to do it is I'll do like 2 missions per video. Our heroes arrive on the scene. As expected, the police are already there. Less expected, the culprits have already been apprehended and the hostages are sitting on the curb, wrapped in blankets and sipping coffee from styrofoam cups. Looks like the situation's already been handled. I'm curious why we were called in if our presence wasn't necessary. I definitely put us in for the for this assignment. Wait, is that another superhero team? Did they snipe our assignment? Is that even allowed? Nightgaunt, investigate, stay in the shadows. Who are you? And of course... Is this just the opposite of them? Like, literally? Oh my gosh. A hero dressed in an almost blindingly white suit greets our heroes. My name is Dayflunt, the brightest hero you'll ever meet. And this is my partner, Azurain. Now, you tell me your names and then we'll be friends. My name is Nightgaunt, and this is my partner, Zale. Well, aren't you just a shadowy pile of broodiness? The heroes disappear in a flash of light, then reappear again right in front of Nightgaunt. You gotta turn that frown upside down, friendo! The hero's shining light dissipates Nightgaunt's shadow. So bright. Dayflaunt hands Nightgaunt a greeting card. It also says, turn the frown upside down. He signs the card and draws a little smiling sun. Do you just have these ready to go? Of course. What better way to calm a panicked civilian? I just kind of believe that to the police. With that attitude, I'm not surprised. We need to lighten up. Or you need to lighten up. That kind of goes against my whole angle. Could you just be bright a little further away? You're giving me a headache. Suddenly, a voice cuts through your communicator channels. Is that someone from Professor Loser's team? Hey, that's not what the L stands for. Might as well. I mean, losing is just what you're good at. Actually, we're bad at losing because, we win most of the time. Who are you supposed to be anyway? Professor Joke? I guess jerk. I like my joke a little better. I'm Professor J, leader of the River Times #1 up-and-coming local superhero team. What number's your team again? Oh, wait. You weren't even listed. Does the J stand for jerk? Psh, no, I just picked a cool letter. I don't even have a PhD, but nobody questions you if you run a superhero team. I can't believe you actually wasted your grant on this business. How do you know that? All the team leaders know. You can't hide anything from a seer, and you know how much she likes to gossip after a few drinks. Oh wait, maybe you don't because you're not invited. Right. Okay, well, whatever. That's your loss, not mine. Yours. I don't even care. Oh yeah, that's exactly what people who don't care say. Why are you even here, Professor Jerkface? This is my mission. Yeah, but my superior team was already in the area, and there were hostages involved. I figured I'd save your team the guilt of messing up horribly and getting a bunch of civvies delived. Did you just say a bunch of civvies delived? Yeah. My team would have done just fine. The only thing you're more superior is being a jerk. You already called me a jerk twice, loser. Is that all you've got? All right, that's enough. Well, they're fighting like arch enemies. Arch nemesises. Nemesi? Arch nemesi? He's not my arch nemesis. I don't even know him. That's because I don't hang out with losers. All this negativity isn't good for anyone. Professors, what's the matter? What matters is that the hostages were saved. I suppose. Agreed. So, night friend, what's the deal with you and your partner? We only just started working together. Well, I'm sure with time you'll learn how to work together, and then you'll be ready to take on serious missions like this one. Maybe even in a year or two you will work really hard. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Let's just go, Zale, before I eclipse this fool. Oh, and night friend, try to smile more. Dayflaunt shines brightly as he says the word smile. God, my eyes. Are you okay? Oh no, I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget my own brightness. I'm not really used to dark-powered heroes. Have you thought about maybe changing themes? Return to base. Get Nightgaunt back to base, Zale. We'll put him in a nice dark corner to recover. And I'm going to report this Professor Jerk. Yeah, good luck with that, Professor Loser. Oh, I hate this guy already now. Dayflaunt's brightness blinded Nightgaunt, but it's nothing a nice dark corner won't cure eventually. Professor L reported the incident, but since the mission turned out so well, the agency decided not to intervene. Nightgaunt is blinded for 1 day. I maybe should have sent Zale in for that one. Or would it have been a fail either way? There's 10 days left. Oh, no dates available. Waiting for darkness. Nightgaunt interview unlocked. That's interesting. But I think I'm going to save Nightgaunt's interview for the next episode. Because like I said, I think I'm only going to do like a couple of missions per episode. And there's 3 here, so maybe they'll all 3 be in the episode. I don't know. But until then, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, first off, put a like on the video. And if you want to see any more of my content, first off, subscribe. And then ring the notification bell so you don't miss anything I upload. And as always, I will see you next time. Unless you're Professor J, who's a real jerk.